Peta is coming after Palworld, guys. Palworld, the newest, hottest game that everyone's playing right now. It's even beaten CSGO, becoming the biggest Steam game, reaching over 1 million players in the first 8 hours of the game's release. Has become pretty controversial due to the fact that the game looks a lot like Breath of the Wild mixed with Pokemon, just with guns. The developers over at Pocket Pair Inc. are currently going through a number of issues involving their game. Nintendo's after them, Pokemon fans are sending death threats their way, and now Peta. The official non-profit organization released a statement regarding this Pokemon ripoff due to the fact the game features animal cruelty apparently, even though, well, it's a video game. They said Peta has already heard from many Palworld fans who have no interest in eating pals and want a vegan guide created for the game. It's veganary after all, and gamers want to help animals by eating vegan in their game worlds and outside. This came from Peta's VP of Programmers, Alyssa Allen, basically saying that they want a vegan mode added to Palworld because eating pals and killing them is wrong, and the fact you can force them to work and fight for you, they feel the need to release a statement and try and convince the developers to switch up the game for a small group of players who aren't okay with the way Palworld is played out, which honestly isn't a big deal. I mean, like I mentioned before, it's just a game, none of it is real. They're saying this game encourages animal cruelty, but how the hell is that gonna happen? Like, am I gonna go outside and eat a pal? They don't exist. But there's no doubt about it that this game has definitely sparked some big debates in the community, considering this is a completely different take on Pokemon-like games. We've had plenty of Pokemon ripoffs that care not about the family-friendly aspect of fantasy action adventure games, but Palworld isn't that bad. A lot of people actually like these features. I mean, would you be able to butcher Pokemon in Nintendo's games? Or make statues like this? Or even have Pokemon work for you to make your gameplay easier? So you gotta hand it to the devs. It might feel screwed up, but that's just how this game rolls. And nobody's saying anything about something like Minecraft. But if you don't like something about a game, you can't just change it. This is someone else's creative vision. This is how they want their game to be. And although yes, some pals do look a bit too similar to Pokemon, the devs took inspiration from Game Freak, and I'm sure if Nintendo wasn't investigating them, they would have admitted it. But either way, it's a different game. You don't see Pokemon on Xbox and PC, and people can get offended by it all they want. Nothing's gonna change. Why would the devs waste their time working on a vegan mode? Like, dude, just eat berries the whole time you're playing the game. A vegan mode will destroy the whole survival aspect of the whole thing. And even though Peta released this statement about animal cruelty, they can't do a thing about this game. And I'm sick of the talk about animal cruelty and Palworld going hand in hand, because at the end of the day, to cancel this game just because we use animals to finish our base, give them weapons to defend themselves, eat them every now and then, and so on, that's just sad. Nobody can handle just how PG this game is. Like, there isn't even blood or gore. It's all about laughs. It's the whole reason the devs have the censored screen when you butcher a pal too. You guys really think they're taking their game seriously? Like, just yesterday I was streaming and playing the game, and look at the Pokemon I bumped into. Hey, yo, what is up with this Pokemon right here?
What?
Yo, you know what I'm talking about, bro. What is this? Lovander. Nah, dude.
Go to the Pokédex and read the description for it.
Nah.
Well, not the Pokédex.
They eat like that too.
Go to Paldeck.
Yo, I can already see a TikTok edits, bro. They're gonna be weird about that. The Paldeck? What's it called again?
It's number 69.
Of course. Of course it's 69. Nah, the devs know what they doing, dude. What's going on here? I just knew the moment people were complaining about the way we put pals to work in this game, that Peta was gonna emerge and complain. Just as they did with God of War a few months back. To complain about a video game, I don't know, that just seems a little bit over the top for me. I think Peta's just out of touch. It's all fake, it's a virtual animal, not a real one. If you take out the textures, it's just gonna be a model. A bunch of shapes and code, and that's it. And they gotta be focusing on the wrong things, man, because there's some serious problems involving animals out there, and this shouldn't be on the list. And as for the devs, this should be at the bottom of their list on what they have to worry about involving Palworld. Animal cruelty, man. There's more important things about the game right now, because if you haven't heard the news, Palworld as we know it may not even be here tomorrow, since Nintendo is digging around trying to find any excuse to sue the studio and get the game banned for good. Video on that soon, but that should be their primary focus right now. That and the bugs, because if you haven't played this game, it could use a few patches. Like lately, I literally gotta load another world just to load into my my main one. I have 2 dedicated crash worlds. So before I run my server for me and my friends, I have to load into that one, then go in my main one. But this doesn't always fix the issue because I still get a crash report if I even try to lower or lift my FPS at 60. Just please, guys, fix this. It's driving me crazy. And yeah, just wanted to speak on this. Yet another game Peta is upset about. Don't get me wrong, they're doing good. I got nothing against the organization, but I just feel like they shouldn't be concerning themselves with video games because come on, this isn't important. Let me hear your thoughts below. Subscribe if you're new, leave a like, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out. Stay blue.